So no morning chat through the neighborhood today. I took both girls with me in the double jogging stroller, and it's not really a double jogging stroller, it's really a bike trailer, which is fine. I'm gonna figure out how to make it work, but I needed both hands to push the thing, and I spent the majority of the run course correcting the wheels because it drifts, which is because I think it was pulling on the side that Lottie was on, and Lottie's much heavier than her sister, right? Because she's 2 years older. So it was pulling toward that side. So I spent the entire time trying to course correct it. So my shoulder's like super buff now from like course correcting the jogging stroller. Let's see, I went about a mile, which is not too bad because combined weight, the girls are about 60 pounds and Daniel says the trailer is about 35 pounds. So I figure running a mile with pushing 95 pounds is pretty solid considering where I was last summer. I'm caught up on all my projects. I am going to go shower and get ready for the day. And I have decided that I'm casting on, once I finish my Yarnable socks, I'm going to cast on the Alpenglow shawl because the colors I picked for the Alpenglow shawl are the watermelon colors versus I haven't decided the colors for the Bring Me Sunshine shawl. So I think those are going to be more fall anyway. So I want to do the watermelon ones while I'm still feeling this heat. We're still kind of in heat wave. It's calming down. It's about 86 degrees Fahrenheit now. So it's calming down, but it's still quite warm. So I'm going to go shower, get the girls ready for the day. Lottie's got camp again. I might go to the chiropractor because my right shoulder is grumpy from too much knitting and crocheting and now course correcting a 95-pound jogging stroller. So I will see you all later. Does anybody else feel like Mondays are just messier than the regular weekdays? Look at my house right now. Look at this explosion of toys. Oh my gosh. So Mondays, man. I already started this room. That's why it looks a little bit tidier. But yes, Mondays seem to be much more messy than usual. But this room's okay. Yeah, not too bad. This one's okay. So mainly just look at this trash. Oh my gosh. All this stuff. All right. Time to drop Lottie at camp in 5 minutes and then to do a clean. In the deep cleaning of my house, I found the pocket scale I was missing. Lottie is now trying to put sunscreen on her sister, so I probably have to go regulate. But I found my scale. All the ends except for day 25. It is 11 and I'm sweeping the floor for a second time, which is mostly my own doing. I didn't make the floor mess, but I did give the child a Nutri-Grain bar. So there is a bunch of Nutri-Grain crummies. Oh no. And all the filling is now ground into the floor. So apparently her spot is going to have a deep cleaning situation. So yes, 11, second time I'm sweeping the floor. Probably not going to be the last. Did I just notice this error in the pattern? Absolutely. Am I going back? No way. Lucky for me, or maybe unluckily for me, I have scoliosis. So my shoulders are uneven anyway. So you can see it's a little bit uneven, but honestly on my body, you're not gonna notice because my shoulders are uneven because I got scoliosis. So I'm leaving it. I'm not ripping these back again. This is almost 6, 7, it's like 8 inches of crocheting. I'm not ripping that out. Anyway, that's what I just discovered. It's fine. We're gonna keep crocheting. I almost said keep knitting kitten like Stephen West, but I'm not knitting, I'm crocheting. Whatever rhymes with crocheting. Ricochet? What rhymes with crochet? Nothing. It is about 6 o'clock and I just finished knitting the like striped section and the toe of my freckled whimsy socks. And look, I have so much yarn left over. I have at least 6 stripes left over, and it's enough for, yeah, it's 6 stripes per sock. So like that would be a full 12 stripes. So I'm just gonna pop the stripes into my Cozy Memories blanket, and all the rest is going to go into the Magic Knot Ball for my sister. But I'm excited that this is my first like finished Christmas in July project. I also just got a notification on my phone that's reminding myself to, what's it called? To take pictures of the photos that I want to submit for Destash for Good, which is an auction run by Gary Knits Gary Rides on Instagram. And at least you can destash your yarn on it, and it has to be a minimum of 50% of whatever the sale price of the yarn goes towards AIDS Life Cycle, which is it's the AIDS ride from San Francisco to LA that Gary does every year. It's like it's been going on for decades. Our dad did it in the early 90s, I think. Maybe it was the late 90s, but it's been going on obviously for like 30 years. So it's part of his fundraising because to be part of the AIDS ride, you have to reach a certain fundraising threshold. And I think he said on his podcast, he was like in the top 10 in his area. So I don't know. He did an excellent fundraising job. So happy to support that. So I collected some of the yarn that I'm just not going to use anymore. And I think I'm going to put up on Destash for Good, but I will give you a look at it. This is Cascade Yarns Cantata. It's 70% cotton, 30% superwash merino. I bought it at the LA Yarn Crawl maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I was going to make a cowl out of it, and it just sat in stash, and I'm not going to use it. So I'd rather it go to a happier home that will use it. And then this is also, I actually think I bought it from the same place at the LA Yarn Crawl. It's Shibui Knits Birch, and it's single ply. So it's just really not my thing anymore. You know what? I think everything that I bought on that yarn crawl is stuff that I still haven't used and I don't want. Interesting. You know what? I was like 4 weeks pregnant with Lottie at the time, but I didn't know that I was pregnant yet. So I'm just going to blame it on the growing child warped by knitting decisions. Now that's that's what we're going to blame it on. Yeah, so I surprisingly bought a bunch of grays and I've used like none of them. Interesting. Anyway, and then I'm going to add this yarn as well. There I have 2 skeins of this as well. It's sock hair is 80% wool, 10% mohair, 10% llama, and it's non-superwash. And it's really, really pretty, but I can't use alpaca and mohair because it itches me. And as you'll recall from my previous debacle with the washing machine, I really can't be trusted with non-superwash. So I'm going to go take some photos of these yarns. hopefully submit them to the Destash for Good auction. If you're looking to destash, it's super easy. It's just like a Google form you fill out, and then people on Instagram bid on the item, and then you contact them to get their address, and then you ship it to them. And you've got like there's all these different choices when you're selling. Like, do you want to place a minimum? Do you want to make a minimum bid? Do you want to have a buy now price like you would on eBay? And are you including shipping? Are you not including shipping? And you can include details, all these different kinds of details about it, which I really appreciate because I'm allergic to cats. So I appreciate looking at like which yarns come from pet homes or smoke or smoke-free homes, all of those things. So give Gary a follow on YouTube as well as Instagram, but also check out Destash for Good. I'll put it on the bottom, but it's Destash and it's the number 4 and then good on Instagram. And I think the bidding starts maybe 3 or 4 weeks from now, maybe 2 or 3 weeks from now. It's August, sometime mid-August. And I've gotten really great stuff. It's usually a great deal on the yarn, and it's a great cause that you're supporting. So I'm going to go try to take those photos. I'm going to upload this video, and I will, hopefully, this is not the last video you're seeing. Hopefully you're going to see a video of my finished freckled onesie socks tonight, but we'll see how all that goes. I will see you all tomorrow.
Hello, I am Che, the other half of Slip Slip Sis, popping in for another guest appearance because I have a special project that I am planning for today. I took the day off because I'm just coming off of a trip that I took with my parents. So today was my travel day, and I do have this afternoon to myself. Laundry is already done, chores are pretty much good to go. So I have a fun afternoon planned for myself. But before I do that, I have these 2 gorgeous yarns that Gabs let me take from the Universal Yarn box that we got. All the information on this Gabs will list down below. And 2 yarns I got to have. The first is this Uni Merino. Both of these are a fingering weight. This one, the colorway is called, hold on, I just saw it, Rose Finch. Look at that. It's like the perfect pink for me. And then this one is called Philly. This is so fun. This one's called Butterfly. And I love how it's like almost got these like rainbow, but also that like the striping within it. And I'm actually gonna make DK socks and hold these double. So I'm very excited about that. I'm thinking of maybe doing a pop of color cuff, which I learned from the Crazy Sock Lady. You can check out her channel and see her tutorial on how to do that. And I've never done that with a DK sock. So I think I might hold this color double to do the pop of color cuff, and then hold these together to do the rest of the DK socks. So I am very excited to get these started. And I'm actually going to see the Barbie movie today, and these are like the perfect colors for Barbie. However, because I am going to have like, it's a new technique, plus I have to hold them double, I'm a little concerned that it's very easy to like not grab one of the strands of the yarn in the dark theater. So I am going to just anxiously wait for me to cast these on after I go to the movies, but I feel like it's gonna be perfect because I'm sure I'll be in like the Barbie vibe or the Barbie mood after, and then these babies will be waiting for me. So stay tuned for an update on what they look like.